So we are heading to the train station to go outside of the city to start hitchhiking. Day 1. So we've made it to our first destination. Gummy Pundi. Give me a Pundi. You'd like a selfie? Yeah, of course. We're just having a quick selfie and then we're gonna hit the road. Cool. So here we are in Gummy Pundi. We're gonna head to the highway and get on the road. Yeah, I'm waffling. I haven't really got much to say. So we got our first lift in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds, literally just started. We literally got out of the train station, walked onto the main street.
I smiled and put my thumb out for about 8 vehicles, none of them stopped. Luke put his thumb out for one of them, the first one. And here we are.
1,618 kilometers to go. Be there in no time. Our friend here is dropping us at a petrol station and he's going to talk to some of his friends, try and arrange for them to take us all the way to Nellore. Thank you. Legend. Sorry about the voiceover, but I was waffling on quite a bit in this clip, so I thought I'd just get to the point. The driver of our first lift quite quickly brought the topic of discussion to movies. Porn movies. It became very apparent that he was hoping for something in return for this lift. We had our suspicions as we awkwardly made our way through a series of weird questions. Our suspicions were confirmed when the gent started making blowjob motions with his hand and his mouth. When it was clear that we weren't down, it was time for us to leave. At the stop, 2 transgender women persuaded another driver to take us the rest of the way.
Nellore.
But here we are. We're getting our second lift. Awesome.
Sanna jajila putte sindiro malle tigala chutte sindiro tene tigala putte sindiro sundari hi sundari అందం తాడుతో కట్టే సెందిరో మత్తం మందునే పెట్టే సెందిరో కొత్త దారిలో నెట్టే సెందిరో సుందరి ఈ సుందరి సోకే కుక్కినారియో నాదు
ముద్ద మందారం తెలుసు మెరిసే
So lift number 3, and this is probably going to be the final one today because we've already arrived in Nellore. This kind gentleman over here, he has given us a lift further into the city. We're about 12 kilometers out. As I mentioned in the previous video, the first guy got a little bit, how would you describe it? Crazy. The second guy, sweet, he was kind of threatened into it by the lady boys that we met, but that was cool. And now he's just dropped us just outside of the city, and yeah, Nellore.
Me, ఇకపై only you and me. ఇకపై only you and me.
Oh, I just tried him so. We've been walking for about 15 minutes since the highway, coming into Nellore. Just been walking through like a small residential area. The houses are really, really nice, but the people stare. Everyone here is really, really staring.
పడుచుల్ని చూసా పట్నం సొగసుల్ని చూసా రెండు ఒకటైతే నువ్వేనా.
This is our first meal in Nellore. Not entirely sure what's going on. Beautiful, thank you. Thank you.
రంగుల వెల్లంటే అచ్చం నువ్వేనా పాణం నేనైతే నువ్వు నేనా.
Hello, we're off the main street in Nellore and it's like a suburban area. You come down here and it's really nice little houses. Then you come out to this little open space here and it's like a house has been knocked down to make room for a little place to farm the water buffalo. How nice is that? So nice. And here's some local kids. How you doing, guys? Good? Yeah, they're good. Okay, yeah, lovely. See you guys.
I've been kidnapped, no one's gonna set me free. Let me be on the MIC to MC. Taking all my lyrics on away from me. They're never gonna let my girlfriend stay with me. They detest me. They said you don't impress me. 25
సాయి నామం మధురం.
Hello, excuse my sweatiness and my massive lump growing out of the side of my head. Today is day 2. We spent the night in a city called Nellore, which was really, really nice. It was proper off the beaten track. Yeah, it was good fun, good fun. So today we're trying to head up to Visakhapatnam. We're going to Visakhapatnam and then, yeah, let's see what happens. Right, day 2. So this isn't just the pavement, it's also the bike path. Yeah! Ride number 1, or number 4, in 4 in total. This is our new friend Ramana and our friend Jacob. This is the ride they've just taken us in, and they're taking us just to the outside of Nellore, and now we're going to be heading to Ongole. Cool.
సాయి నామం మధురం మధురం సాయి రూపం మధురం మధురం సాయి నామం మధురం మధురం సాయి రూపం మధురం మధురం క్షీరడి సాయి సరిదం పావనం క్షీరడి సాయి సరిదం క్షీరడి సాయి సరిదం పావనం క్షీరడి సాయి సరిదం గురునాథ 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 సాయి గురునాథ.
We had a break for a little while after our last driver dropped us off. We ate 6 packs of crisps, a bunch of sweets, Pepsi and some water. And now we're in ride number 6 and we're heading to a place called Gunta.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Sai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Sai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Sai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Sai Ram.
I think it's not the nausea one, it's different. Everywhere seven those.
Oh my god, I found the ashtray.
Oh man.
There's food in here. Somebody's written their initials. Somebody's written a name. Oh.
Hey!
Toy Jerry Tile.
Oh, fucking dope.
Yeah, that's it. Doom dum. Doom dum. Dum 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 dum. So the clips you have just seen are from the hotel that we've just found. It's 400 rupees a night, which is about £4, 10p, around that kind of price. But how we got here is quite a funny story. So we're in a city called Gunta. We have just hitchhiked from a city called Nellore, which is very, very nice. When we arrived in Gunta, and so we were walking through like a kind of suburban area, which then went more to countryside, which then turned into fields and fields and fields of chili plantations. Wow! There's so much chili. That is easily the most amount of chili I've ever seen in my entire life. That's awesome, awesome. We're still walking down the same road. Every single business here is chilies. Just like chilies and chilies and chilies and chilies. So many chilies. Oh.
You can breathe it. You can feel it in your breath. Like all of the chili's out. It's like the chili particles floating around.
I don't know what he's talking about. Alright, bye-bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Cool, alright, back on road. After the chili plantations, we continued walking and came to the guest house we were looking for. Okay, so we've been walking for about 40 minutes?
Yeah.
We're walking for about 40 minutes to find a guest house online. They let us in, but they were slightly confused. The Google location had very, very little information, but it had photographs of the front of the house, a photograph of the rooms, and it was called Happy Homestay. We had showers, then they told us that we couldn't stay and we had to leave, and they kicked us out. It was about 7:30, so it wasn't too late, but it was dark outside, and we had made ourselves very comfortable. I'd started doing work on my computer, and they were just like, yeah, you can't stay here. So we were just like, okay. So we found a bar, and we took a rickshaw, and we took it to another homestay, which turns out was not actually in the right location on Google Maps as well. Sweet India, they're really, really good with Google Maps. But anyways, we walked along the street for a bit, and then we found this place. It's not everybody's cup of tea. However, for £4 a night, when you just need a place to stay for one night, there's no bed bugs, the cum stains are dry, there's not too many mosquitoes, like, it's absolutely sweet. The fan's quite noisy. There seems to be a black mold which is squirting out of it somehow, but it's perfect. What more could you ask for? So we're gonna dump our stuff, go and find a beer, come back, chill, then back on the road nice and early. Tomorrow we plan to travel 211 kilometers to a place called Visakhapatnam, something like that. So beautiful.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Cool. See you next time. Hi, bro. Where are you from?
Hello, so we've just been picked up outside of Guntra, currently on ride 7, and we're going to a city called Vijayawada. Sweet. Cool. Cool, Charlie?
Yeah, doing good.
Our 7th ride picked us up this morning, drove us in a very fancy car at about 140 kilometers an hour, dodging traffic. We've been dropped in a city called Vijayawada, which is the third, Charlie, was it the third most built up area in the world?
Most densely populated, built up urban area in the world.
You heard that. And it's very difficult to get a lift here, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of trekking and find a better spot. We are now in ride 8, just going a few kilometers down the road to a better spot in Vijayawada. It's Vijayawada. Sweet.
We've been stuck in an extremely urban area for quite a while now, and we just managed to get ourselves in this little bad boy, lift number 9.
Hello, so here we are in ride number 10 with this kind gentleman. He's going to do us some driving, and we are going to go down the road. Yeah, I think we'll go down the road a little bit. Okay, cool, sweet.
Rajaraja Ranendrudu.
Yeah, Rajamundri, easier to say.
That was ride number 11. We are near a city called Nellore. Now we're going further. Cool. Hi guys, so this is ride number 12. We have arrived on the outside of
Durga Prasad.
there. We are going to try and go around the city and head up to Visakhapatnam. Ride number 12. Thank you.
தரணியில் தெரியுது
We're at this random food court and the reviews, 4.3 out of 5 out of 5,000 reviews. It's absolutely bang. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead.
We arrived here 2 days ago in Visakhapatnam. The original plan was to spend yesterday out exploring the city and going and seeing bits, but we were just so tired. We spent the whole day just chilling, sleeping, eating, and just roaming around locally, kind of thing. But today, we woke up full power, we're getting out the door nice and early, back on the road, and we're heading 300 miles away. It's going to be a hard push to get there by today, but we'll see what happens. So there were originally 2 of these big balls and 2 of these. These are called wada, I think these are called paper. Different sources. All of this, 35 rupees. Here we are with Gopan. This is our 14th lift. Yes. Yes. This kind gent has taken us to Visakhapatnam, down the road. Yes, 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 yes. A cheeky chai stop. This is ride number 16 and we are heading out of the...
Yeah, we need to actually ask him where he's going to take us. He's driving all the way to Kolkata, so I think maybe we've got a choice. We just asked him for the next city along, but it's coming up in about 30 kilometers, so we better have a chat now. Yeah.
Kolkata 612 kilometers!
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
We're in Brahmapur. It looks super clean, very bright. It looks really nice. I haven't been to anywhere like here in India before.
It's upstairs. The man's pointing upstairs.
Not out of fucking town.
The night we spent in Brahmapur was actually quite eventful. After narrowly avoiding an altercation at the bar, at least we had a beautiful hotel to come back to. With expert plumbing, sketchy electrics,
made myself comfortable and got ready for the gig. Well, an hour after doors and there was...
and of course, grimy bed sheets. Ride number 17.
Oh,
travel, and I've got a friend back there. They both teamed up and they're giving us a lift down the road so we can get closer to Puri. So over here, ride number 18, Sumio, and now this is ride number 19. Sorry, Mom. Hello, so this is Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Abhimanyu, yes.
Abhimanyu drove past us earlier with some of these gentlemen, but the car was full up, so he sent the driver back to come and pick me and Charlie up. And now we've come for some coconut water at these lovely people's house. And now we're gonna head to the lake and head to Puri. Sweet.
I am happy.
You're happy?
Happy.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Really, thank you. So Charlie, how's it going?
Going good.
Is it good?
Sehr gut. Except we don't have the cars.
These two legends went out of their way and have taken us 10 kilometers all the way to the lake where we're going to get our ferry from. Absolute legends. Cool. Yo, so we're getting this ferry to go across the lake, and once we get there, we haven't got a lift to Puri. Well, we didn't. Yo, check out our new ride. We are sitting on literally a truckload of coconuts, currently on a ferry, heading to the other side of a lake so that we can continue the journey to Puri. This is probably the most interesting ride we've had so far, definitely. Sitting on that coconut truck with a group of farmers, watching Irrawaddy dolphins swim alongside the ferry next to us whilst taking in the sunset, I felt euphoria, and in that moment I didn't feel lost. This day was a special one and I won't forget it anytime soon. Ride number 26. Puri is one of the most sacred and spiritual places in India and an important pilgrimage site for Hindus and Hare Krishnas. This group of Hare Krishnas were actually the only other white people we encountered on our journey. Goodbye Puri, it's been wet and emotional, and to Kolkata. Woo! That was hard work. I'm so tired.
It's been wet.
Sweet, yeah. Okay, so this has been ride number 27. Where are we? Puri. To Puri. And now we're heading to Kolkata. Wicked. Thanks, guys. Just me in the back for this one. I've got you down there so you can hear my voice properly. I'm in the back of a pickup truck with a bunch of micro-tech transformers. Ride number 30.
It's 10 PM, last lift of the day, and these two awesome guys have just taken us an extremely long way, and they are just absolutely fantastic, flat out weapons of dudes. You're going to be famous, guys. Bit of a language barrier, but we made it.
So we've just got to, I don't even know what city this is now, but the first thing we did, why are you smiling like that?
The cum bar.
You ruined it.
No, you started.
Haha! Good one. Awesome. Bye guys. Bye. Final ride of the trip, ride number 30.
I hope so, yeah.
34. This was the final lift of our trip. However, it will always be remembered as the time a stray dog ran onto the highway and our driver was unable to miss it. It was an incredibly depressing end to our journey.
Kolkata.
It took just shy of 2 weeks, but we made it. We hitchhiked 1,700 kilometers from Chennai, the capital city of Tamil Nadu, all the way up along the east coast of India to Kolkata, the capital city of West Bengal. I want to say the journey was a rollercoaster of emotions, but in reality it wasn't. From sexually inappropriate truck drivers to incredible young dudes looking to make friends. For the tens of kind faces in this film, there are hundreds who are not featured. We were offered shelter, food, chai and friendship the entire journey. We had selfies taken every day and never encountered any serious challenges. I understand being two white men had its advantages on this trip, but I don't believe it takes away from the incredible hospitality, honesty and humanness we encountered with every single person we met. When the day comes and I'm faced with my own mortality, it's experiences like this that will bring me comfort, knowing that I took advantage of the human experience and lived as much as I could. I will never forget this adventure, and I'm sure neither will Charlie. Thank you, India.
বাজিলো বাসিতে স্ফুরিল আধারে নিবৃত স্বপনে বিপালো